Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. How do we answer questions? What is the best way to answer a question? In this session, I'm really going to talk about how you can answer questions very well. Well, in every conversation or any conversation, we do have to ask questions and we do answer questions, right? There is a question which is asked wherein we answer that question. And how we answer that question makes or breaks our conversation, right? If we answer a question in a very nice, dramatic, or accurate or systematic way, people get interested in knowing more about it and they start speaking and talking to you in depth, right? And your conversation keeps on growing. So that is why answering a question is very important. How do you answer a question is very important. And it's not about your school textbook, right? That you read a chapter, you answer the questions and you pass in your exams. It's not about that. It's about a real life conversation. Everywhere we have to speak, right? Whether we are in college, school, office, or anywhere else in a public platform, wherever we are, we have to speak. Right? And we have to make an impact on others. So that is why we should know how we can make an impact by answering in a right way or the right format. Okay, so today I am going to take up few questions and I'm going to answer that and I'm going to tell you how it will make a difference. How you can answer questions which can make a difference in your conversation, in your speech, in your communication in English. So let's get started. But before that, welcome back to Discover and Learn. I am your communications coach and soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. But if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section, and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. Let's get started. Today I'm going to take up this interesting topic of weather, right? So right now it's raining heavily here in my city. So let's take the first question. How is the weather today? Okay, this is a very simple question which is asked, right? I went to drop my kid also, everybody was talking about the weather. So this is a very basic question which we can take up and we can start answering. How is the weather today? Let's see answer number 1. How we can answer this question. This will be a very basic answer which I'm going to say. Okay, and then let's see how we can add things to make it better and better. Okay, so answer number 1 or reply number 1. It's raining heavily today and I feel it's going to rain the entire day. Very basic, right? It's raining heavily today and I feel it's going to rain the whole day. Very basic, very simple and easy to understand and easy to speak also. You don't have to use much sentences also. So in 2 sentences, everything is done. Okay, so decent answer. Everybody answers question like this. Okay, now let's come to the reply number 2. Let's add a little more detail or let's describe a little more about it. Okay, how is the weather today? Weather is beautiful today. It's raining heavily. I love rains. After a long time, it has started to rain and I enjoy rains a lot. Yeah, how is the weather today? See, so many details in it. The weather is beautiful today. It's raining heavily. It has started to rain after a long time. So I described a lot of things. It's beautiful. The weather is beautiful. It is raining heavily. I enjoy rains, and it's become very pleasant. So those things, those details I've added to my answer. So this is another answer which you can give, which people will really like to hear, right? And then they can also share some thoughts about it, right? Yeah, even I like this weather, I like rains, or I don't like rains. People can share their opinion also. It gives that space as well here. Okay, so this is a more vivid answer, more elaborate answer. Now let's get to answer number 3. How is the weather today? The monsoon has kicked off, or the monsoon has started. It's raining heavily after a while. The weather has become cool and I'm pretty much enjoying the weather. This weather is perfect for a cup of tea or coffee with hot bhajiyas or spicy snacks. I also love going for a long drive in this weather. Right? So we can just talk about as many things as we can. Whatever you want to add, you can just keep on adding in your answer to give a more elaborate answer and to make it more interesting, so that people also can share their views, their opinions, and they can also listen to you more attentively and be more focused and get interested in the topic or in the conversation. So this is how you have to make sure that people get interested in knowing what you are saying, right? And it has to be clear also. Don't make sentences too long, or don't use too many sentences as well. Keep it short and simple. That's it. Okay, now what else we can talk about the weather, right? Number 1, we enjoy rainy season a lot, but there are lots of inconveniences also which comes with the rainy season. The first one is waterlogging. When you go outside, there are lot of waterlogging you can see outside. The roads are waterlogged, streets are waterlogged. Even when you go and drop your kid to school, there is waterlogging there as well. So it gets very difficult to walk or, to drop the kids or pick up the kids or go anywhere. Right? So waterlogging is a big problem in monsoons. So that needs to be checked. The next thing is you have to carry your umbrella anytime and every time of the day. This is another thing. If you miss your umbrella, you don't have an option. You will get wet. So you have to carry your umbrella or your raincoat along with you whenever you go out during rainy season. So this is another thing which you have to keep in mind. The third one is traffic jam. Yes, my city is facing a lot of waterlogging and traffic jam in this season. It has just kicked in. The monsoon has just started. It was pre-monsoon some days back, but then now monsoon has come and there are lots of traffic jam everywhere. It is very difficult to reach office, to come back home on time and reach office on time. It has really become a big task. So I think, these are some problems which needs urgent attention from the authorities, from the respective government bodies. Okay, so these are the problems which monsoon brings in along with it. So this is another side of the story. So guys, this is also something which I wanted to highlight, I want to add. So you can just, whenever you are having a conversation on how is your day or how is the weather at your place or how is the weather today, so you can just speak about the drawbacks also, pros and cons, what you like, what you don't like, what difficulty it brings along. You can just add to it, right? The third one you can talk about is the solution. We can always give solutions from our end, or we can always come up with something which can help us to close the conversation with a solution. Okay, so we can just talk about that also during our conversations. Like the third part will be, another thing I want to add here is it also brings a lot of diseases. Yes, lots of things which are related to monsoon, a lot of viral and bacterial diseases also which comes along with monsoon, because the weather is changing. There are lots of things which is happening around. Okay, so one very common thing is cold and flu. Everybody catches cold, everybody gets flu. So that is another thing which we need to take care of, along with the traffic jam and waterlogging and keeping an umbrella with yourself. So this is another thing we need to take care of during monsoon. Okay, Now, third part, what precautions we can take or what we need to take care of just to end the conversation. Okay, so if speaking about the traffic jam and waterlogging, of course, the authorities need to get into action and take care of this thing immediately, right? Before the monsoon starts, they should be prepared that there should not be any waterlogging and there should not be any traffic jam. So the city must prepare itself, authorities must prepare itself before monsoon so that people don't get into that situation, they don't get troubled. Okay, so this is one solution. Second, as far as the diseases are concerned, of course, we need to avoid street food and food which is cold. Okay, if you're eating outside food also, we should make sure that we need to have hot food which is cooked at that time. Okay, so that is one thing. And we need to see if there is any fly or something around the food, we should avoid that. If the food is kept in the open or if it is cold, we should avoid that. Street food we need to avoid where there are chances of water contamination. So we need to eat freshly cooked food, home food and hot food only. So that to avoid any digestion problem or any disease which is related to the monsoon. Okay, so these are the things which we need to take care of during monsoon season or rainy season just to be more alert and keep ourselves healthy and enjoy the monsoon. So guys, this is how we talk about monsoon or a rainy day or a rainy season. Okay, so these things are generally we talk about pros, cons and what are the solutions or precautions we can take. The good, bad and the solution basically. So what we spoke about first was we spoke about, the good part of it. It looks beautiful, it becomes cold and it rains heavily. We like to drink tea, coffee with bhajias and all. Okay, going for a long drive. So these are the pros. Cons, of course, traffic jam, a lot of viral or other diseases and waterlogging. These are the problems. And what are the solutions? What are the solutions and precautions? The authorities should come into action. We need to take care of what we are eating. We need to eat healthy food. We need to avoid street food, cold food, and food which is exposed, right? So we need to eat freshly cooked, homely, and hot food. So these are the three parts in which I've answered this question. So I've taken rainy season. You can take any season and you can speak about it. Summer season, winter season, spring season, autumn season, whichever season you want to talk about. You can just speak about it in this way. Okay, so you can always divide your answer in three parts and you can just talk about it. The format is, the first one is the pros, the other one is you can talk about the cons, and then you can talk about the solution or precautions you can take. Fine. I think it has become much easier for you to speak on this topic or on any season on your own. Try doing this for every season and you'll be able to do it or speak on it in English fluently and confidently in this way. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.